What's up, everybody? Brian here with Attention to Details in Chesterton, Indiana. Kenny behind the camera. What a day. Come on, this is great. Anyway, this is a 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid, fully wrapped in Expel Fusion with the ceramic coating built in, 10-year warranty, made in the USA. That's right, made in the USA, none of this China crap. Light window tint on the side windows is all they wanted. This is leaving here today, but a beautiful example of what our crew does here. 90% of all edges are wrapped on this vehicle as well, which is standard in our wraps. We don't charge extra for that. So it come out really beautiful. Then we here have a 20, I might need your help on this one, Kenny.
22.
22 model,
No.
Y, long range, Model Y long range. Come in for a full frontal, which includes a full hood, fully wrapped edges, full front bumper, headlights, full fenders, mirrors, and then he also upgraded to do the full rocker kit along the bottom and the rear of the bumper. So that'll be leaving Monday. These little yellow pieces of tapes on it means that's a check system we have. All of our seals are tacked down, laid properly, and then it'll be going for his bath later on today or Monday morning before it leaves, and that's when we'll remove that. But come out absolutely stunning, beautiful example. Then we have up here, guys, is the 2022 Lucid Air Grand Sport. Grand Touring. Thanks, Kenny. We just got this delivered from Lucid yesterday. I met with our client. We've been waiting for this for almost a year. Custom color combination on this. That's why I waited extra long for it. But super cool vehicle. It's one of the longest ranging electric vehicles on the market right now, a 500-mile charge range. And it's right there with the Plaid, but it's 535 horsepower, I believe. So a really cool car. So this is getting a full mill deal on this one. We'll have this for a while. All windows being tinted. One of the hardest cars to tint is this car right here. But we're going to do it, and we're going to show you guys on video. Also, one of the hardest hoods and the rear trunk. So our patterns that we get from our computer and our dab machine have relief cuts in it. We're doing it all in one piece, no seams. We're going to show you how we do that too when the filming starts on this vehicle. So anyway, very interesting car. We're going to do a full series on this. We're doing a full wrap with Expel Fusion with this built-in ceramic, full Expel interior package and all the trim pieces, monitors, carpet being coated, all the seat trim being coated, rims off, rims being coated with Expel. Not just the faces like most people do. We do the full rims, barrels, everything, and the calipers. All trim will be coated. And there's a bunch more I'm forgetting about because it just came in yesterday. We have a list this long on our work order. So pay attention for this one here, and we'll get more on that. And now we're going to walk inside and see what's happening inside. All right, so we're inside here now. This is a 2022 Rivian R1T that we're doing a lot of work to. So we're in the process of doing a full Expel stealth wrap, self-healing. All edges wrapped. We're taking trim off. So this hasn't been wrapped yet. The guys are still working on it, but this is kind of the look you're going to get here, guys. Door all the way down the side. Got the front all done. Then this is a rim off, ceramic coating, rims, and calipers after we clean, scrub, and polish them out the proper way, not just doing the face of them like a lot of people do, because the barrels is what takes the most brunt of everything. So check out our Instagram. Cody has been doing a lot of posts on Instagram of this, from right down from us washing and decontamination through the whole process of it. It's pretty neat. He's kind of made like a storyline. So make sure you guys go to that and check it out. But we're going to do a full video on this when we're done as well as the Lucid, and we got a bunch of other really cool cars coming in. And now we're going to go into the Expel room here, and we're going to do a little bit of educational talk to get your cars prepped for the winter. The next thing we're going to go talk about is getting your cars prepped for winter. And like I said, I know right now it's like summer, which is great, enjoy it because it ain't going to last. But they're saying we're in for a hell of a winter, a lot of snow. Who knows if it's true or not, but we'll see. We're due for a good one. But right now where the leaves are falling, and then it's going to get started getting rain and stuff, and I've spoke about this a lot before, we have to get rid of the leaves when they fall on our cars. First place is when they fall on our paint. Now, I'm not saying as soon as the leaf falls, you got to go up there and get it off, but it's the cars that unfortunately are not kept in the garage and stuff like that, or we all have busy, stressful lives and at work, and leaves fall on it and stuff, and you know, we don't get them all off and they sit on. After roughly about 72 hours left on after they're wet and they start sticking to your paint, I'm sure we've all seen this. You see them laying on the ground when the leaves moves after drying out, and you have your driveway or your sidewalk is all stained. That is going on your car as well. Thing with a car though is paint clear coat, which is your top protectant that protects your paint, is like skin. It breathes, it moves around, and it absorbs. So it starts absorbs. I've seen cars, and I'm sure people's out there seen it maybe on their own car, where you have leaf staining, and if it's left too long, it will actually start, like I said, being absorbed into the clear coat. And if we can get it right away, we can go in, if we can safely do any wet sanding or polishing or buffing enough to remove that out as it sinks into the clear coat. So those are some of the things. You want to get this stuff off your car. It plays hell on them. So that's where paint protection film or a real ceramic coating or some kind of protectant, and I'm going to tap on this in a second, at different budget levels. But you want to get that off. And then we also go into the fact of these leaves, when they fall in your car and they get like all around your front windshield cowl, and they go start and they get stuffed in there. We've opened up engines here and it's just all stuffed. If you open your trunk and all your water jackets, where you open your trunk, that channel there, that's to disperse water as it rains and you wash your car, and there's little holes in there that lets it drain through. What happens when all this stuff, it gets gunky and it starts just piling up, now that water's got to find some place to go, and that water is going to find its way into your car. I've personally in my career seen literally moving cars in and stop, and you'll hear a shh, shh. And it's water that is underneath the carpet and the foam that's literally in between the channels of the frame of the car. And the only way to do that is tear seats out, carpet, foam, dry it out. You got mold, bacteria starts in there, electrical issues. A lot of car companies run all their stuff through there. I see it on a yearly basis, and it's not good. So pay attention to that. Get those cleaned out. If you need help with that, that's a process that we do here as well. We go in and we clean it out. We go in and unclog all of your holes that are supposed to be your drain ports, flush it and clean it all up. Another thing on top of that as well is, if that sits there so long, it's going to start rotting and decaying your paint, rust, all kinds of problems, window seals, the list goes on and on. So if you have that, you're worried about that, give us a call, 219-628-0288. We can get you booked in and take care of those issues. Now, I know paint protection film is on the pricier side, but it is the only true way to get pure protection for your vehicle from rock chips, scratches, environmental fallout and stuff like that, because it is literally a layer that nothing's going to get through to your paint unless you hit something or a boulder hits you. So we come into the ceramic world of ceramic coatings, and this is very confusing for people. The stores, especially Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all these videos, everything's always the latest and greatest, and it's coming out and this is the best and all this. Number one, if it comes in a spray bottle, it is not a ceramic coating. It is false. I will argue that with anybody. Top players and manufacturers that produce real stuff have the scientific proof behind it to show you. They're silicone based. They use all these special words and stuff like that. Again, they do offer some protection. You've always got to keep on top of it though, always adding it. The spray, I don't even call them spray ceramics. They're just spray sealants, make your paint super slick, and that's what turns people on. Oh, the water beads or sheets off. It is a thing and it is important, but I can have most of that stuff off cars in 2 to 3 washes. Period. A true ceramic coating, you're either wet sanding off or you're going through a heavy 3-step paint correction to get it off, to reapply or do whatever else the customer wants. There are all these ones coming out. There's a new one called Underdog. I've done a lot of research. It's already been proven that they're coming off in some heavy washes. But again, how a lot of these companies that are selling this, they're charging a subscription and a maintenance. Now on all the products that we use here, there is a warranty on them, and yes, you have to do some maintenance on it, but it's nowhere near the level that some of these companies want. And all they're doing is when your car comes back in, they're really kind of reapplying this to give it the effect of being super hydrophobic again and a shine and gloss that you can get yourself in your driveway for yourself. So save your $3.99 or $5.99. A lot of these people are doing it. Now we have packages that start at that rate, but we're transparent about it. Entry level is a polish and a polymer sealant. We're not chasing out any defects, but you're going to wash your car. We're going to clay bar it. We're going to do an iron out if needed. A lot of cars need it. And then we're going to dry it and clean it really well. Then we're going to do a quick polish around it. When I say quick, which we do around your car, we polish everything out, and then we lay down a polymer sealant on an everyday driver, and you're taking care of it, and you're not running it through automated car washes is the big key behind all of this, because the soaps they use are so harsh. You can get anywhere between 8 months and a year out of it, max. Unless your car is only driven once in a blue while, then it's going to last you a little bit longer. So that is an entry level to get in, to get some protection for the winter, because I know some of these things can be pricey. So that is entry level. And then another product, and we use Expel Fusion. That's a 4-year coating with warranty. Again, it kind of falls in the line of what I just discussed with you. Dr. Beasley's that were authorized as well have several different kits. This is the Nano Resin MX. This is their middle of the line. They have a nano resin that's decent, but it's a year cover product as well, entry level. And then this is the one, most of the ones that we sell here, unless people want to go to a top here. What I'm really loving is ammo. So this is their Ammo Reflex Pro Coat, and then this is their Ammo Reflex Sheet Coat. So we're going to have a special on this, so we'll be making a video on this next week, and it's going to be on our Facebook ads and Google ads, and we're going to have it on our website as well. So we're going to be coming right in around $400 for an average size car. We're going to completely wash, decontaminate your car, clay bar, do an iron decon, and then we're going to go and give it a one-step polish, and then we're going to lay this on it, and then we're going to stack it with his wax that's on this. This guy is phenomenal. He's world renowned. Larry from Ammo, AMMO. Google him, check him out. The guy knows what he's talking about. He's flown all over the world to work on some of the highest cars you can believe. The guy knows his stuff. So this is an entry level, and it's going to get you through the winter. And then he also makes products that we carry, and it's an anti-salt cleaning solution that we can prep your car for the winter. We're going to scrub it really good. We're going to get underneath your suspension parts and stuff like that. And what that does is when salt and brine is what they use on the roads to spray it now, the liquid, plays hell in your cars, it's going to leave like a barrier behind to stop this. And it's not a barrier that's going to last years. It's going to get you through the winter. Car's going to be easier to clean, and it's going to stop any corrosion that's going to start over the winter. Or you can upstep to a true, this is a 2-year coating. He agrees with a lot of the stuff I say. I learn a lot from Larry actually on some of this stuff. I'm very wary of companies that say 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, lifetime. A lot of it's crap. So I just know what you guys are getting. Even if you don't come here, give me a call. I will educate you. I'm not trying to steal your business. A lot of people, oh, you're just going to get me to call. That's not true. If you decide to come with us, a lot of people do after I explain things to them, and we can show you. I'm not just talking, I'm showing you the proof. So it's very important for us to educate our customers that are getting stuff other places done. So this is a really good product that I think is on some of the top shelf of some of the best ones. And it's listed as a 2-year coating, and if you take care of your car, which we will teach you here how to take care of the car, the steps to make this last the longest, stuff's amazing. And then we go into other coatings. It's basically, guys, get educated. A lot of these coatings that are coming out now, and they're blowing them out for all these prices, from like I said, $3.99, $4.99, and I also got a client that's coming in tomorrow. He was quoted somewhere in South Bend or somewhere for $900 for a 10-year coating. He's going to get all the information and bring it to me. And I don't care the business names, who's doing it. Maybe they don't know. Maybe it's how it's marketed to them from their rep or whatever it may be. The stuff simply, guys, doesn't work. It does not stop rock chips. It does not stop scratches. It doesn't do any of that. When you get into some of these higher tier ones like this, yes, your car won't swirl out by washing and drying as easily because you're getting a little bit of a shell protection on top of your paint. So, but eventually you will get that. And again, no matter what you spend, if you're running your car through automated car washes, I always turn down a lot of ceramic coatings when they tell me, unfortunately, that's what we have to do. Don't waste your money. That's where you're going to come in and do a package like this that you're going to get, a year and a half of. If you're going to go through the automated car washes, you're going to get a year out of. Or polymer sealant, you're going to get easily 6 months out of if you're going through automated car washes. And it's not going to cost you a lot of money. I hope I'm not keep rambling on here. It's just I'm very passionate because every day I make these videos and try to get them out there, and then the people come in and I'm talking to them, and the things that I hear they've been told or the marketing and stuff like that, it just blows me away. The products of you buy one bottle of a certain product, Underdog, Adams Polishes, Chemical Guys, they're good products for guys that want to do it at their home, but it's stuff that does not last, and that's what I'm trying to get out there. So you got to constantly be doing it. So that's where these products come in, and you're going to get your money's worth in a little bit longer. But if you're going to go through automated car washes all the time, guys, go with a polymer sealant or something where you're going to get a decent protection like the Ammo. This one here, the Reflex Sheet Coat, it's going to give you a decent year's protection, and if you maintain it properly, which we will teach you, you're going to get your money's worth out of it. So I hope I've covered those points so far, guys. If you guys have any questions, again, 219-628-0288, 419 Council Drive here in Chesterton. My name is Brian. I'm always here. I'll answer the phone. We are the official Attention to TO Details in Chesterton, Indiana. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the weather because it won't last. Love and happiness. Peace.